seasons, our first guest kept our hearts racing as the handsome Dr. Luka Kovac on the hit drama ER. Tonight, he is returning to primetime in the new CBS drama Extant, playing an inventor whose astronaut wife, the lovely Halle Berry, has just returned from a year-long mission, and now he's trying to help her reconnect with their 8-year-old son. Take a look.
He's changed.
And so have you. That's called life. That's the consequence of our family being apart for so long. It takes time to reconnect.
And I'm trying.
Are you?
Yes.
Because it feels like you're pulling away from us. I don't know what's happened, but I've felt it. And he's felt it too ever since you got back.
Please welcome Goran Visnjic.
Oh my God! I didn't know you were that tall. Wow!
All right.
I didn't know you were that tall. Oh my God!
Cheryl's applauding you for being tall.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So
Thank you.
tonight is the exciting premiere of your new show, Extant. It's right here on CBS. And as we saw a little piece of, the show is set in the near future, and your wife, played by Halle Berry, has just returned from space after being away for a year, and you're struggling to reconnect, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much, you summed it up pretty good.
So, but tell
Can
us
I have
about
that
you.
written?
Tell us about your character, though, and how you work into the situation.
Well, you know, his name is John Woods. You know, like you said, I'm Halle's husband on the show, and he's a computer scientist, and they met when he was creating the artificial intelligence for the space station that she's been on for 13 months. And she's coming back, and they haven't seen each other for 13 months, and she has some news that are really kind of like awkward, honey, what?
Yeah.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
And it was a solo mission
Solo
in
mission
space.
for 13 months, yeah. So it's
she's
like a
alone
big
for a
question
year,
mark.
and then she comes home pregnant from space.
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
You also have a son named Ethan, that there's something unusual about him.
Well, you know, he has a battery pack in his back. He's an android. He's a robot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just to add the confusion a little bit in the mix, you know. It's a Steven Spielberg show. There's, like, robots. There's aliens. There's, like, you know.
But invented by you. You are the inventor of this 8-year-old robot son that you and Halle are trying to raise to be what exactly?
Well, he's the...
Or is that giving away too much down?
No, it's not giving away too much. That's going to be a really interesting, you know, subject in this show. We're going to be talking about relationships, like, you know, is it possible for the machine to love a human? Is it possible for you to love a machine? Is he a machine, or is he something new? You know, we're creating something new. How is he going to be treated in a legal system eventually? Is he going to be treated as a human, as a machine, as an animal, as a new species? You know, the new... robots like him coming up, and how they're going to be used or misused. You know, you're opening, it's like a Pandora's box. I mean, the show can go so many directions in that respect that can be really, really...
But there's one human element, which is just that, I'm sorry, just for people that were hearing all the science, the show is so cool. It sounds really scientific, but at the core is this family who couldn't conceive their own child. So you created a child. And so at the story core is like about love and family and what is a family. And I think that's something everybody can relate to.
Exactly.
And batteries.
So,
Well, it's a show about batteries.
I just threw it in.
I know.
Could be,
I'm going to stay focused with what I'm supposed to ask, but I know what you're talking about, Mrs. O. Right, I got you back. Okay, but then, there's two things. What's it like to work with Halle Berry? And why was the alien dude that was allegedly up, was that a figment of her imagination, or was a frying brother on the spaceship that she had sex with? Well, what happened?
Well,
can you tell me what
I think
happened?
you need to talk to Halle about that. You know, why he looked like he looked. You know, I don't want to go into like who's better looking, me or the other guy. Let's not talk about that. Okay. But working with Halle, I can talk about that. You know, she's really cool.
Yeah.
She's really nice. And I like to call her Superwoman because we would work like 11, 12 hours show, and she would be like, okay, guys, can you give me 5 minutes? And she would go, breastfeed the baby and come back, and she would be like, okay, I'm ready. And I'm like, how can you be in a good mood after 12 hours? Just fed the baby.
Wow.
She really was amazing. And we're doing the 13th episode today, actually, season finale. So we worked for 13 episodes, and it was really, every day I was really happy to go to work with her.
Wow.